All right, commanders. Let's see if we can get this resorted out. As unfortunately, we had RPC hard lock. That's what happens when you post a link to Mars channel. Like your computer gonna instantly locks up. But hopefully we're able to gonna restore things and get them going. Again, one thing at a time. All right, this is up. Get null board up and running again. I think it's quite a setup to actually get everything running once like you're trying to get everything working. All right. And Elite is coming up back again. So where were we? We were trying to return to the Kumo Council megaship. Hopefully we don't like lock up again, but like it's also kind of like odd. I don't think it happened like hasn't happened in a while. All right, somehow we're on the ground, and somehow it's like, well, all right, since we're here, might as well do another one. All right, let's fight again. Disembark. Welcome to the battlefield. All right, let's do this. All right, shields, night vision. Tell us ship departing already. All right, ship is leaving on its own, so we're good. All right, Spotify music isn't playing, so we gotta fix that. So you can fix that one. Oh gosh, so many things.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
That's right. All right, there it is. Let's switch to Glory to Mankind since we've been listening to like this one already for a while. All right, Spotify. All right, we got music. Let's get Snip. All right, we got that running. Guns are shooting up here. So we can get ourselves there. Get this out of the way. I can't see anything otherwise. All right. Reinforcements have arrived. I am the reinforcements here. We have shields, yes, before we explode. Yeah. Is it good guys or bad guys? Hard to tell from there. Alright, let's see. This guy's down already.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Foxtrot taken by the enemy. Reinforcements have arrived.
We got that guy. Fox are taken. Alright, we're losing for first time in a while. Like, it's like being half a mile away. Let's get Charlie. We got him. We got him. Let's recharge. Go back to guns.
Delta has been captured. Enemy support has arrived.
Alright, got him. I am unshielded. I gotta get some cover here. I'm reshielded. Kind of backing off. We got Charlie clear. Got it. Got ammo, which was important.
Bravo is being contested by the enemy.
Yeah, Bravo is gonna be contested, but not for long. There we go. Bravo is not contested anymore.
Enemy support has arrived.
Let's go to Alpha since Bravo is in good hands.
Reinforcements inbound.
Let's go back to rockets.
Reclaim Bravo. Charlie was secured.
This is like one of those things where you kind of wonder, like, am I better off kind of like holding Alpha, or am I better off going and blasting?
Now online.
I think in this case I'm actually better off holding Alpha. Boom! That was a good hit. Got 3 of them.
Point secured. Keep it up. The enemy's on the back foot.
Uh-oh. Did they just shoot myself in the face? That was not good. Welcome back, guys. Mechan on foot, exploding himself. Yes. Hey, Hibiki. This is the last on foot CG I'm doing before heading back to the Kumo Council megaship. Fighting for the independence,
Ready up, soldier.
as almost always. Ready up. Alright, we're winning again at least. There's that.
Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
Night
Night vision.
Enemy forces inbound. Echo
Rockets,
has been
rockets. Rockets are good. Oh, I see you two there. Boom, boom. No more you two.
Delta has been captured.
Oh, someone's rocketing behind me. Oh, there you are. Boom.
Strong signal is online.
Did I kind of blast him through the bridge here?
Enemy commanders called in backup.
Hello there. Low on ammo here. These are bad guys. Ooh, this could be a good shot if I can get a good shot. Boom.
Enemy commanders called in backup. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
One-shotted. One-shotted. That was good. Not quite one-shotted, but doing some real damage.
Enemy commanders called in backup.
Oh, come on.
Firefight in progress at Echo.
There you go. Whole squad is out. Now the question is, why are they taking... Oh, it's contested. Okay, cool.
Reinforcements
Hello
are
there.
down.
Boink. That was good. I don't think I can prevent them from taking Foxtrot. I can try, but I'm like too far, so it's gonna be like a bit of a crapshoot.
Firefight in progress at Echo. Enemy forces
Go
inbound.
down. I got it. That was unexpected. I was not counting on it. Someone else got Echo. This is good. I'm totally out of ammo. I gotta get ammo. Someone else can get that point.
Reinforcements inbound.
Where are you? There you are. Oh, down. Alright, let's go to... Alright, rockets.
Enemy forces inbound. We've got the advantage. Keep going.
As Mara says, jump, jump, jump. Boom, boom, boom. Stay on the roof decks.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Out of ammo. Down you go.
Called in backup.
And you too. I'm out of energy. I'm gonna be out of shields when I'm out of energy too, which is a bad thing. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Kind of bunked me out of recharging. Come on. Alright, we're good. Got him. Whoa. Do I still have rockets? No, I'm all out. I gotta reload.
Enemy commanders called in backup.
Boom. Boom. Oh wow, there's a lot of them there. See, that's where rockets excel. Like, if you have a cluster of them like that, where I'm shooting it out. Boom, boom, boom. Especially when they're against the wall. Is that hostiles out there? I think so. Those are hostiles, yeah. Boom. Out of ammo again. That's the thing, you really need ammo capacity on this Dominator. Hotkey for using backup battery 7 is... Oh, okay. Oh, that's also handy. I didn't realize 7 was, like... Oh, even if it wasn't, I should really set up a hotkey for it, because it's, like, such an important key, especially in battle. Oh, wow. Lots of you guys. This is gonna be a tight one.
The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up.
Yeah, the enemy's falling back, but we're also gonna getting a bit slammed here.
Enemy support has arrived.
All right. All right.
Understood.
Oh, hello there. Where is this guy? Underneath there?
Inbound. Enemy forces inbound.
There you are. No more. There you used to be.
Short got echo for us.
Ammo, ammo, ammo. Oh, there you are, guys. Boom.
Bravo is online.
Boom. That was useless. Let's get some battery. There, guys, at Bravo. Let's see if we can clear Bravo.
Reinforcements inbound. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Down you go.
Enemy forces inbound.
I should not do this with shields offline. Down you go. I don't see where it is. There it is. Down. Need to rearm. I think I'm all out of missiles. Yep, I'm all out of rockets.
Hey, Bravo. Enemy forces inbound.
Yeah, at some point I should use the HES voice packs myself, because I think they're very cool. But I never got them for one reason or another. Grenade. Are we clear? There we go. Uh-oh. Down you go. Ooh, more rockets.
Enemy forces inbound.
Down you go. These guys are coming in. This is gonna be fun. There they are. I don't think you can shoot them while they're dropping, right? You have to kind of shoot them when they get on the ground. Which still is fine. Boom.
Clear the area of remaining enemies and win one.
Boom. That was great.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Boom. Boom.
Alpha point secured. Delta is now online.
Enemies behind! Grenade inbound!
No more enemies are left. Looks like the day is ours. You can cash in your bonds and
I think we got him. Uh-oh. Someone's like... Alright, you beat Dominion reputation change. I think I pissed him off enough, which is great. Because that's the whole point. Let's get our dolphin back in action. Power loss imminent, but we don't need a shield anymore. Let's gonna turn that off and recharge. I did recall my ship, right? There it is. Hello, dolphin. Bit of a hike, but we'll get there. Alright, can also turn night vision off at this point, I think. It's kind of very dark with night vision off, though. What? I think there's T for the... Yeah, T for the... I wonder if that does... I should have turned like, my flashlight on as well. What? I guess with night vision you don't really need it. Backpack context will be discarded. I don't know why, but sure. Alright. Alright. Up we go. Let's set a course for the Kumo megaship, the mid-clan, which is right up here. Oh, we have to go to the escape vector. Alright. That was good. Good boost. The Meek planet is very close to a star. Orbiting, I think, the first planet there. Yeah, I mean, there's that. I actually don't know. How much did I get in bonds now? Like 71 million? Oh, wow. I had no idea. I got 1 million from the Space CZ, and then 71 million from the ground version. There's a bit of an imbalance there. That's gonna plop me actually, I think, I don't know, like, definitely higher in the top 75%. Like, definitely way higher than that. But I think it's good that they changed it so that it doesn't matter who wins as far as like the module rewards are concerned, because it incentivizes kind of independent pilots to fight for the to fight for the weaker side. Which is, I think, what you want in general, so it's a good thing. Top 25%. Wow. I wasn't actually even really trying. The luxury of auto dock is like one of the beautiful things that like you generally don't have. Oh, Alosis is here. Oh, hello, Alosis. Yeah, it's a crazy amount of money for, I mean, compared to other sources of funding. Yeah, I think I did, what did I do, 4 of these? So that tracks, like, it's almost exactly 71 million. Unfriendly, yeah. Been shooting your guys in the face for the last hour and a half, so. Yes, unfriendly sounds about right. You turn those in at the combat bond contact or at the administrative contact? No, combat bond contact. Cool. Alright. Cool. Cancel. Friendly. Yeah. That also tracks. I don't know if this doesn't always immediately update, right? Because, like, right now it still says 1 million. Pilots who register at least 1 contribution will reach C1, 2B3A Seeker Missile Racks. High capacity is 30 plus FSD interrupt, which is really, really good and unique for a Seeker missile. You get 2 of those if you're in the top 75%, which I think at this point it will be. Commander power pledges will be taken as a pledge power at the time of initiative completion. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize that was the case. And then the usual disclaimer that stuff can happen that can get in the way of events, and we know. Alright, I think time to go and redock. There's something I wanted to check out, because I'm pretty sure I have containment missiles stocked somewhere on one of my Type 10s. And there's something I wanted to check out in terms of like module configuration. Since I think I've done my duty for Archon Delane and the CG at this point. ADCS. What is ADCS? Still, even 71 million is chump change compared to like AX money. Still, in Infinite now you can pay for 2 weeks of carrier expenses, not too bad. Let's see if now that we jumped out, it updated the contribution thingy. No, not yet. Kind of mysterious, like how it updates this screen. I think if you relog, it does update it, but otherwise, it only updates it in once in a while, and it's kind of mysterious, like how exactly. You took out your first Basilisk with the ADZMC plus Plasma build the other day. Oh, glad you enjoyed the build, and congratulations on the Basilisk. It's no small feat. Basilisks are no joke. And well done. As to the R&D, you're welcome. I have to say, I think one thing I realized after I published that video is there was a surprising number of people that had already been doing that in terms of mixing and matching NPCs and multi-cannons on crate marks too, which I didn't realize that was even a thing. You know, I guess we're also kind of focused on the meta and what, you know, the more advanced commanders fly with, to kind of realize what people out there actually do. And when I did publish the date of the easy mode video for Corsair, there was like an outpour of comments saying, "Oh yeah, I've been doing this for 3 years with Crate." I'm like, okay, good to know. Turns out it's actually pretty good. Although I have to say, as good as it is on the Crate, the Corsair just makes it, you know, takes it to another level. That build is just so comfy. Yeah, see, Hibiki here too was like, I know it makes great people. I've never done it on the mixed crate because I don't know why. Because actually, why did I never do it on the crate? Because it always felt that like 2 NPCs on their own was kind of undergunned for a Class 7 distro, even though it really isn't. It felt that way because I guess you're used to 4 medium or something like that, Gauss on the crate. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why. Right. But ooh, wow, the keelback was kind of getting in the way. But yeah, it's a rare build with combined weapons that actually really works well. Because otherwise, mixing guardian weapons overall is pretty much universally a bad idea. Oh yeah, it's really helpful. It really it's really easy compared to just about everything else you can do in AX. So I now landed at a station. See if it updated. Nope, still hasn't updated. I guess Carry doesn't count as station. Like maybe not. Fine. Maybe if I change ships. Talking about the Corsair NPC, I got one here. Like, mine is somewhere here. This is it. Plasma and multi-cannons. Great build. Not so much for like human combat zones, but for anti-Xeno ones. Outstanding. Now, what do we want to do? We wanted to play with containment missiles. Like, where are my containment missiles? They're somewhere. Containment storage. There's Shindats. 18-minute storage. Let's recall this this ship over here. Like, because I want to play. So I basically have like a Type 10. Before they updated the storage module limit to 600, it used to be 200 and really wasn't a lot. So most people have, like I have Type 10s that basically I store different things. Like one Type 10 each for each of the power play modules. And then one Type 10 for the anti-guardian field weapons. Which again are kind of specialized. You only pull them out when you need them, like for instance, if you're going Titan bombing, you pull out the AGF shards. But if you're not Titan bombing, they're kind of useless. So, like, in storage they stay. Although I think I actually have them on my Pilot Mark II because it's like, configured as a bomber proper, which also reminds me I should make a Python Mark II that's like a human version of the Python Mark II. And why do I have a Diamondback Scout? I thought I was gonna engineer it at some point, but I don't think I've done much with it. This is at the AXI headquarters. Because the other outfitting would be of like fixed missiles, but I don't think I have advanced missiles. I don't think I have the regular missiles. The regular dumbfires here. Yeah, it would be pacifiers. It would be rapid fire pacifiers. Probably with a mix of incendiary and screen shell. My shields, hull. That's a nice one. Yeah, I got that one too. There's currently a free bobblehead that AC Super is talking about, which is the Legacy. I think Legacy Forward Scout. Yeah, the Python Mark II with fixed passive variant frags is fantastic. The only problem is ammo. Like, that thing burns through ammo like very fast. This is the, if I can find it, I think this is the one, the Rate of Fargway bobblehead. What if I kind of want to swap out my Cyclops for the Rate of Fargway bobblehead for something like a bit more dynamic? I don't know. Kind of like my Cyclops. I think I will stick with Cyclops. This is the chrome livery for the Corsair, with a ship kit that comes with a stellar. This looks great so long as there's light, as there's ambient light. If it's dark, like in the hangar setting, it doesn't actually look that great. But if you bring it up to the surface, and it start looking pretty good. Community goal still hasn't updated, huh? Nope. Oh well. Oh, there's an aspect. See, now that there's light, this thing starts looking decent. Oh, I think I'm still kind of on the dark side, so it kind of looks black, which is really not how it looks under most lighting conditions. Because I think I'm like kind of in the way of a star, like it's like, or a planet is in the way of a star, or anyway, the star is like on the other. Let's see if I can try to zoom out somewhat. Where is the sun? That's a good question. Where is the sun? Mystery. I guess I might be pretty far from the sun. Relog is what's supposed to do the CG stats. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Let's see. Let's see. Should update, I guess, in a while. Like, oh, there it is. 73 million, top 25%. Yep, well, that's pretty nice. Oh, and it now pays 300 million on top. That's not too bad for an hour. For almost 400 million for an hour. All chilling, really. Yeah, I'll take it. All right. data should be sold before I explode, not on foot. And there are a few builds I wanted to make, like I want to use the Cobra Mark V a bit more. Like one of the things I should do, that's on my list. Like I've been kind of pretty busy, like we're both real life and with a couple of big projects that I was working on. Like one of the big ones was the Mega Guide, the Colonization Mega Guide, which some of you might have seen. It's like 60 pages of actual writing. And then the Ranks of the Anti-Xeno Initiative video, which was just published last week, and which was also a pretty big project. Now, like one of the things I've wanted to do, like I do want to make a Bug Smashers video for the Cobra Mark V, although most of the interest right now is in the Panther Mark II. So I'm kind of curious to see Wednesday when they announce the ship, like when they say that it's going to be available, because you're too kind, Billy. Like you're too kind. It's kind of a different job if you want, but like. This is the thing is the Cobra Mark V is fun. Like this is one of the most fun ships to fly in the game, in my view. Like if not the most fun ship to fly, it's probably up there together with like the Eagle and the Viper Mark III. But it hits a lot harder than the Eagle and the Viper Mark III. So for AX, it's probably one of the most fun ships that you can use for AX, while still actually, you know, not struggling due to being massively undergunned like the Eagle and having a single utility slot, which is crippling. So this is I do want to make a Bug Smashers video for this ship, but it's kind of a bit of like, it's popular but it's also not, you know, it's not like. And then the Bug Smashers video are also kind of somewhat niche content, as in they're, you know, what I call long tail content, as in they do well over like a year, but compared to like most everything else, they do generally pretty poorly in the first few weeks, which is a bit depressing since they take a disproportionate amount of time to produce compared to, I don't know, a news video about Panther Mark II, which, you know, can cram out in half an hour or an hour. Like to do a Bug Smashers video, it's like hours and hours and hours of work to kind of stitch it together in a nice way. The top 10 commanders should get better CG payout, like more in the range of $1 billion, then it might worth chase. Whereas top 25 is good. This is 10 spend. I agree with that, Nemesis. Anyway, I do want to make the Bug Smashers video for the Cobra Mark V, since I missed doing it at the time. I don't remember why. There was like other stuff going on at the time, so there was like that took over compared to like doing the Bug Smasher video for the Cobra Mark V. I have it for Mandalay. I have it for Python Mark II. I have it for the Corsair. In fact, I did it in early access before I left the partner program. Now that I'm out of the partner program, I won't be able to do the early access for the Panther Mark II, but it's fine. Like I've already committed to sort of do some funny things with it once it releases in general access for ARCs. People want to see me do like a do or die run with a Panther Mark II with 1,000 tons of meta alloys, like roughly 8 billion worth of cargo. So I either succeed or I lose 8 billion in cargo, which would be nice. Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like you can also do, like, if you swarm it, I mean, again, it's a really fun ship to fly. Especially if you're in a group. Like, it hits reasonably hard and it just flies amazing. And then again, it depends what you're doing. Like, if you're kind of like just trying to give a Hydra, like, then you want to bring as many mod shells as you can, and you'll be bringing a Corsair more likely than not nowadays, or a Conda. but usually, for those who have it, probably a Corsair this day. But if you just want to fly and have fun and fight as a wing, Cobra Mark V, hard to beat. I think I have mod shards on this, unless I stripped them because I needed them somewhere else. But this was like a free mod shard build with 2 gimbal laser for cooling, and then a pretty standard configuration of 2 sinks, 1 caustic, and a pulse neutralizer, which is an standard AXCZ build. Which, by the way, like, there's just so much institutional knowledge about builds and the like that we have, which is not even on the wiki, and we should really capture somehow, like, about how we think about the modules and how we think about utilities and how we think about weapons. I was thinking of doing a series about individual modules and how you think about armor, and like do a video just about armor, and how you think about the power plant, and do a video just about the power plant, where I kind of go in pretty good detail, talking about, you know, what's good about armor, what's good about low emissions, when is overcharge necessary, and how to think about the options or between monster and thermal spread, and like, there's just so much knowledge that, like, I think just be good to capture. Presses is more straightforward because the answer is almost universally dirty drags, with one notable exception, which, by the way, is unnecessarily and for completely silly reasons controversial, which is that of shielded Titan bombers. But I don't think we're going to go into that right now. FSDs are also pretty straightforward. Life support is pretty straightforward. Power distributor is not. Yeah, no, but that's the point. Like, people need to understand, though, why things are designed in a certain way to then be able to change them in a way that is meaningful for them. Otherwise, you know, they don't know what they're doing, and they make things harder for themselves. No. Oh, I have an anti-corrosion carrier rack here. This is a good ship. I think I'm kind of done mostly here with AXCZ, so it's probably time to head back to the Pleiades, where we have our friendly Fargoids, or not friendly Fargoids, depending on how you see it. Bookmarks, Pleiades Zoo. Park next to Xenostrike Force headquarters. And now that the sort of interesting colonization has died down, we're back to 15 minutes jump times, which is nice. Talking about money, we have 107 billion on hand. Should spend some of this. We should find a way to, like, do some event or something. Like, it's like absolutely no point in keeping that amount of cash on hand. I mean, squadron cars are coming, but even squadron carriers are not going to cost this amount of money. Yeah, I kind of should probably reactivate some of these things. Hey, VGT Army. As I had kind of emptied out a bunch of these things to haul, like most people. Use the carrier to haul mostly metals, to build stuff in places, you know, it kind of also doesn't particularly matter in hindsight. I agree. If I get the Panther Clipper right, there's going to be some revived interest. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, and maybe here I have a minority point of view because I know different people feel about this differently. But, you know, if it's like 70 trips to build like a station with a cutter, and now enter the Pilot Mark II, and let's say the Pilot Mark II has 1,200 tons of cargo, which I think it's going to be kind of realistic and broadly the ballpark. Let's say, you know, let's round it up. Let's say it now has 1,500 tons of cargo, twice that of the cutter, which I don't think is realistic, by the way. But let's say, for the sake of argument, it has twice the cargo of a cutter. That means that instead of doing 75 trips on paper, you need to 70 trips on paper. You need to do 35 trips on paper, which, by the way, is never that, because you have to kind of go and find all the tiny stuff, and it's not just big hauls of metals, but it's also like, you know, the 20 tons of fruit and vegetables that you need to go pick up at an agricultural market and the like. So, like, you know, you go down from whatever, actually 80 to 90 trips to something like 40 to 50 trips. And sure, I mean, it goes a little bit faster, but it's still incredibly slow for kind of very little rewards. And I don't know, I mean, it doesn't fundamentally change the gameplay loop at all. Like, it's just reduces the amount of trips. Doesn't make you all that much more money either. So, like, for combat, doesn't really matter. It's not going to be a combat ship, like, almost certainly. For special things, maybe, like, you know, to do rescues at burning stations is probably going to be the best ship there is. For passenger missions, maybe, who knows, except for luxury cabins, of course, but that's a minority of everything anyway. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how it, yeah, plays out. All right, folks, I think that's all for tonight. Thank you for joining the stream, first stream in a long while. Glory to mankind, and we'll see what happens this week with FDF live stream on the Panther Mark II. Very curious to see what it brings.